I personally think that Denver and OKC are the two best teams, probably, frankly, in the NBA, but definitely almost for sure in the West. And so I think the winner of whoever's going to emerge out of the Western Conference Finals has a real chance to win the NBA playoffs. And so what I tried to do is look back at this previous game that happened last week and see if there were any conclusions that we could draw as far as Denver's schematics, OKC schematics, and what will work or not work for them potentially in the playoffs or against each other when hopefully they play each other game again for a 7 game series. The first one we're actually going to look at is an example of what I hope OKC personally doesn't do and why I think it would be a bad idea for them to do in the playoffs. Let's go. So when Jokic came out in the first quarter, OKC went to a temporary zone for about 2 possessions. We're going to discuss why I really think it did not work so well. So first off, we can see them loosely set up. And Denver's going to get do a great job. And this is the most important concept, I think, always. In any time you're attacking the zone, if you get the ball to the middle, okay? Because causing the middle causes the defense to have to look in, which creates opening either for shooters on the perimeter or it puts a lot of strain on this defender, especially if you have a cutter here and Jonas Valanciunas goes down there also. It puts a huge amount of strain on the defense. So get the ball in the middle, good things happen. I personally think Peyton Watson has been playing absolutely brilliant basketball this year. And the issue is this player doesn't want to commit too much because he knows he has rim protection. So if somebody cuts, he's responsible for it. And so then you kind of give up the middle and it leaves a pretty uncontested little shot by Peyton Watson. He drains it. And this is either the next possession or 2 possessions later. But again, same thing. I do like the idea of picking the ball up full court. That I like. But then I think drop back into man instead of dropping back into zone. Again, we can see the 2-3 zone. 2 up top, 3 down below. Okay. Valanciunas is going to set the ball screen. And the end goal is going to be to get the ball into the middle again. I love Valanciunas. Kind of floats right into the middle. Okay. Jamal Murray is trying to find him. OKC does a good job trying to take away that pass with active hands. So that's good. However, it's just too difficult to stop this. And also guard against the wings and the rims. The issue is right now, technically, it's his responsibility to step up here to the post, but this is the real dilemma because you can't leave this guy just wide open down here. And so it puts a lot of strain on, is this defender going to take one of the two away? Is this defender going to take one of the two away? Is this defender going to take one of the two away? So unless you're actively trapping Jamal Murray up here to really force the chance of a turnover, you're simply giving a 2-on-1 advantage in somewhere. Valanciunas gets the ball to the inside. And what do we see right now is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 offensive players, 1, 2, 3 defensive players. That's just dangerous to be asking against NBA players. And I get it, Jokic isn't in there, but like these are still good players. You know, they're going to find open spots again because Valanciunas draws the eyes of this player. This player's like, okay, well, I can't give up something at the rim, so I got to cheat down here. It's too long of a time for Isaiah Joe to rotate all the way out here. And again, you're going to give a wide open shot to Peyton Watson, who's been shooting this like 40% this year, maybe even more than 40% in the corner, absolutely lights out. And OKC immediately calls a timeout. I think this is something they probably cannot do without significantly more practice, especially against teams like Denver.